So I love games. I love playing games. I love being a part of games. I don't know if you're somebody who loves a gamer as well. There's a game called Settlers of Catan. It's a totally nerdy board game. I love playing. My friends and I used to play this game or other games over the years and just love playing it. Well, do you know you can gamify your personal finance? It makes it more fun. It helps keep goals in front of you. It actually gets you more engaged with the process of making money. This goes also with what Tony Robbins said in his book, Money, Master the Game. He said that basically this is a game, right? Even from the title, right? Money, Master the Game. It's in the title. So we're going to get this in 3 ways of how you can gamify your personal finances. And also we have a great quote for you at the end. So let's jump in. All right, my name is Bronson Ho. I'm the CEO of Bronson Equity, and we do properties like this behind me here. We also do things that provide cash flow appreciation or tax benefits for investors through our investment club. I am not an investment advisor or your investment advisor, so get your own investment advice. These are just thoughts and education. So the first thing I'll talk about when it comes to gamifying your experience, how do you create a game out of finance? The first thing really I would say is just change the mindset, right? Change your mindset that this actually can be fun, right? A lot of times we think, oh, it's stiff, it's zeros and ones, and I've got to account and do bookkeeping, and let's just take that out for a while, right? The first thing is to set goals. You got to have goals. You got to have achievable goals. Where do you want to get to? What is the house you want to buy? What's the amount you want to have in your bank account? What's the goal, right? If you have a goal, if you have no goal, you have no target. There's nowhere to really work towards. So having some sort of specific goal can be super helpful. So if you want to print out a picture of the things that you'd like in your life, things that you want to create, it's really helpful to be able to visualize what you're looking for. And then I would say create a timeline for yourself, right? There's this idea of SMART goals, right? You have specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound goals. So these are goals that are specific, they have a time limit to them, they're very measurable, whether you get it or not. That's really, in a game, it's very similar. If you play Monopoly, there's specific rules you have to follow. There's a specific order you have to go in when you're playing with other people. And that's the same with when you create a game for yourself in this, right? So what are your goals? How much income is it per year? How much is it per month? How many deals do you want to get into? What are the things that you're going to actually specifically do to be able to get there? The second thing I think is super important is to have rewards and milestones. I do this, when I take a trip, often when we close a deal. We've got a big deal that's going to be closing. I'm going to take a big trip. I mean, I travel anyway, but I always try to celebrate the wins, right? If you don't take time, even if it's just going out to dinner, give yourself a massage, do something that's for yourself that you can celebrate and really celebrate when you're making progress. Because if you don't celebrate those things, you start to lose some of the joy of the journey. Success is not just the destination, it's the process, it's the learning, it's the stuff along the way. So the more you can enjoy the process of playing the game of finance, the more you're going to celebrate when you actually get where you're going to go, the more rewarding that's going to be for you. Actually, I knew when I was getting ready to quit my job, I was in medical sales for years, for over 10 years, and I wanted to have more control over my time. When I actually was able to quit my job, I took a trip to Iceland. Iceland's one of my favorite countries to go to, super beautiful, some amazing pictures from there, and just really had a wonderful time. So I encourage you to have rewards and milestones and things that when you achieve certain goals, you celebrate those things, right? Just as you would when you're in a game. If you win the game, how does that feel? What happens? Well, you're excited. People show expression. Or if your sports team wins, you're excited about it. So there's a way you can create a game out of this as well. The last thing I would say is really it's important to track your progress, right? To have some sort of tracking. When I have goals that are financial goals, I read my goals daily. Every year I make some big goals. I read them every single day, and I can see how I'm tracking along with that. I have one of my goals this year in 2024, as of the recording of this, is to read 80 books. And last year I was able to read over 98 books. 98 books is where I wanted to get to 100, didn't quite get to 100. But having progress towards your goals is awesome. So what you track really counts. If you track it, it's something you'll pay attention to. I also encourage you in this, when you're tracking, just share what you're doing with your friends. Find an accountability partner. Don't tell somebody that is maybe a coworker or somebody who doesn't have this mindset that's like, hey, I really want to be a growth person. I really want to have a growth mindset. I really want to grow my finances. Some people will just think what you're doing is dumb. So find somebody who really resonates with that and talk to them about it, right? Create an accountability partner, and that's a great way for you both to kind of make more progress toward your goals. So I think there's ways that, I've been very successful to do that. I've seen that in fitness. I've seen that in spiritual life, other things as well, where you have shared goals, and it's a way to help you get there. So just to kind of sum all this up, really make it a game, make it fun. Financing doesn't have to be boring. It can be very exciting, but it comes down to making goals. It comes down to tracking, really celebrating the wins. And even when you have challenges, realize that everything is learning. So hopefully this helped you. I want to share this quote with you. This is from Peter Drucker. He says, "What gets measured gets improved. What gets measured gets improved." So if you measure it, it will improve. I actually lost 30 pounds about 7-8 years ago, and I did it by just weighing myself every morning, and just by doing that and taking action, it helped me. Now, don't obsess over it, but it basically helped me to really be able to measure it. So with your finances, you measure it, you look at your goals, you go back and forth, and you say, where do you want to go? And it'll really help you. So I want to share this video with you. This is how to create a wealth mindset. A lot of wealth, I think, is just becoming a wealthy person on the inside first before you actually see it on the outside. So check out that video up here. And then if you haven't joined our investment club, we're doing awesome deals in multifamily, oil and gas. We're doing car washes and private businesses, really providing cash flow appreciation or tax benefits. You can check it out at the link below, or you can go to the Bronson Equity website. Thanks for taking the time to educate yourself. I look forward to seeing you on the next video.